A while back, an update allowed us to copy other people's user interfaces by simply typing their name, and now you get to use their UI. So I thought I would do a little fun video. Let's go around random places in the world and let's see what type of user interfaces RuneScapers are using. Angel Sins. So let's take a look at what their UI looks like. Currently out. This does look like a skilling UI because I noticed there's a lot of empty space around. So we have an iron player here, so let's see what their UI looks like. Wow, their UI looks kind of neat. I think this might be what do you call it? A windowed UI. Why does it do that? So this must be a windowed UI, because if I go to full screen, there's like an empty space here, but if I go to window, the empty space disappears. Sounds like they have a very neat UI. They have the skills showing, their inventory is here, which I don't like. I like the inventory over here, and the equipment and the inventory switch places. They have a group here, incantations like clan chat, friends list, friends chat, and a bunch of abilities all displayed here. Let's now go to Wars Retreat and see what UI people use here. So we have a level 152 here with a purple party hat. Let's see, I can use the option here, low interface layouts. But this one in save. So it looks like they have a chat divided between two spots. So clan chat and guest clan chat, and a chat and emotes in one spot. There's like an empty space here. So I wonder if this is another case of... Oh, they have the friends up here. Another case of... No, because when I switch to windowed mode, there's like an empty space here. So I think this is a full screen UI. And they have rune metrics here, I assume. And the minimap is pretty big. They have all their tabs over here. So it's a pretty neat UI here. There's another person here. Let's see what their UI... Oh, there's no option to load the UI. Okay, so maybe... Wait, can I load the UI here? Has interface sharing turned off. Aww. Another person showed up. Has the Iceborne title. So let's take a look at their UI. Current layout. Okay. Save. There's a lot of empty space here. So this might be a different screen size, because I feel like it will be like here, and this will be closer to here, and this will be beside each other. Not sure about this one though. Okay, I'm at the Grand Exchange now. Let's take a look at some of the UIs here. So we have a level 152 here, dressed with necromancy. So let's see what the UI looks like. Huh, my action bar, I saw it disappear. So yeah, I think this might be the same issue where when I load a UI, this setting gets messed up. I assume that's intended. And the action bar disappearing is also intended. That means this player is using two action bars, which is very interesting. Let's take a look at this person's. Let's see what their UI looks like. So you're probably wondering, is this a bug? There's no way the UI looks like this, right? Well, this is actually what the UI looks like. It's not a bug. My educated guess is they only have one monitor. So what they do is they resized RuneScape to be a lot smaller than it looks. So, as you can see what I'm doing, this is probably what their UI actually looks like. And then on the side, they're probably watching some show. Let's go to Prifnidus. There's a level 138 here, so let's see what their UI looks like. They're doing some dailies, according to their... If I go to current layout, well, their ribbon tab here looks really big. Their skills here look super tiny with their equipment. That's interesting. And this is different screen size. And their chat is pretty big. And they only have 3 action bars. Interesting. What about this person over here? We have this person has a plus 12 in their level. See what their UI looks like. Okay, so they use side action bars. Their action bar here is kind of tiny. And they have a lot of empty space here. So it's definitely not a UI heavy interface. I feel like this might be a screen size issue because it feels weird as an empty space here. So I'm entered a free-to-play world and there's a lot of people here. So let's take a look at some of the UI. So we have somebody here dressed in rune armor. So let's see what their UI looks like. Okay, their UI is 1 action bar. As I can see, pretty basic. Their minimap is humongous, and their I guess it's kind of clean. We have someone here named Free to Play Gladiator. Let's take a look at Undefeated in the Wilderness and Red Portal. Let's take a look at their UI. Empty space here. They have their clan pretty big here. Their group here. This is definitely one of the more UI heavy type of user interfaces. Let's see who else is here. We have Wizard Robes. Let's see what their UI looks like. Bond is the goat. Has no layouts to load. How unfortunate. Let's see who else. We have someone high Alkin here. So let's see what their UI looks like. Why is their abilities in the middle of nowhere? Oh, that's a very interesting choice of a UI. Okay, we have somebody here chopping some trees. Let's see what their UI looks like. Has no available layouts to load. We have an Iron player here, an Iron free-to-play world. They have a UI, so let's take a look. Okay, this UI definitely looks a lot more UI heavy. I cannot get used to minimap being down here. I'm just not used to that. There's somebody here in adamant armor. Let's take a look. Crazed PKers. Load interface. Let's take a look at their UI. This UI is they're using 2 action bars, and they have their abilities here. This might be, this looks like a full screen UI. I think I checked that person. There's somebody here, the Wikian. Let's take a look at their UI, and they have a very clean, open UI. They only have 1 action bar, and they have nothing else. We have some people doing some smithing here, so let's take a look at this UI. Current layout. Oh, looks like they like hide their action bar. Maybe they hide it when they're scaling. I don't know, but it's all the way here, and it's just a lot of open space. This person here is smithing as well. Load interface. Let's see what it looks like. It's the same UI. These two are using the same UI. Huh, interesting. We have Arrow Pirate. Let's take a look at their UI. Huh. So their chat's already up here. Their inventory is down here, and their chat. They also have a chat here, and their action bar is down here. Another person just came to the smithing area here, so let's take a look at their UI. So this person's UI is their action bar for some reason is tilted to the right. I'm not sure if that's a screen size issue or they just like it like that. Their chat is up here. There's someone here at Edgeville Lodestone, so let's take a look at their UI. Huh. Their UI is pretty much the standard 2 action bars. Again, wait, did I check this person before? There's somebody walking by. Let's take a look at their UI. What the? Why is their minimap like this? Oh my god, no. I can't. This minimap, I need it up here. The backpack's up there. No, I can't. This is too strange to me. I mean, if they like it, it's fine, but like, I can't handle this. We have some people chopping some U's, so let's take a look at their UI. Current layout. Oh, looks pretty, a lot of space. I guess it doesn't matter when you're scaling that much, so probably you just want to see more UI. Let's take a look at this person's. Load interface. Has no layouts to load. That's sad. So I went back to Members Word, and I found this person who says they're PK, so let's take a look at their interface. And this interface looks very strange. It probably is a different screen size, but like, why is their equipment in the middle? Why is their chat like this? Why? The minimap's all the way up here, so that's a very interesting choice of a UI. So it looks like there's somebody here that's supposed to be doing rituals, but I think they're AFK. Let's take a look at their interface. Well, their action bars are not visible. It's the first thing I can see. It's minimized. I guess it's not important when they're doing rituals, so they probably just want all the space they can when doing their rituals. That's enough UI snooping for today. To wrap things up, I'm gonna check one more person's UI, someone who asked to be in the video. So let's take a look at their UI. Current layout. Looks like this. Treasure trails. Looks like that. PVM. Looks like that. Skilling. Looks like this. Probably a smaller size client. And socializing. Looks like that. Alright, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. And bye-bye.